I ruined some other side quest by joining that covenant.
Oh yeah, exactly. If you talk to her,
Blue Blood, or whatever she's called.
If you talk to her at all, or if you just look at that lady or whatever it is, that's it. You're screwed on the other one. So, and she's like, "Oh, you're part of Rosaria's finger, are you?" Like, no.
I felt like I was progressing hers pretty well. I was like, I'm doing one right for now. And then I was like, oh, sweet, a covenant, which means an achievement. And some other crap was like, yeah, I got it. And then she's like, no.
So I see you've joined her. It's like, no, baby. We're just talking. I swear. Whatever. I'll fight you next time I see you. Never saw her again.
Nope.
By the way. I don't know where she is.
I don't think
I never saw her either.
So I just killed her right after she said that. I'm like, you know what? We're on bad terms. Fine. She's easy to kill. I don't even know.
You were there when I killed that other chick in the Firelink Shrine. The guy the girl next to the humpback guy.
That's Yorshko or whatever.
Yeah,
she's very important.
That's
to get.
She's the one that gets you married.
Of fire.
Yeah,
third ending.
Well, yeah, those two are connected with that quest, but something to cure your dark sign or whatever. I how to do it, but
you cure your dark sign by talking to.
That's how I ruined that quest line by curing the. What's a dark sigil?
I don't want this on me, man. And it should kind of indicate maybe I shouldn't because it costs 5 million souls to cure it.
Literally 5 million.
Well, it depends on
pretty high.
It depends on the depth of your.
Yeah. It's a really high
price.
price.
We're at 99.
Yeah. The more you die, the more hollowed you get. The higher the cost.
Yeah, and I don't know if the hollowing, the more hollowed you are, your luck stat becomes very important. The more damage you do, if your luck stat is raised. So, and I don't remember if there's a certain weapon to that that affects it, or if it's just all weapons. But your luck stat becomes very important with that. Kind of like the blue blood sword in Demon Souls.
Oh, cool.
The luck stat affects the damage without explicitly telling you that. That was the best thing about it.
Symbol of avarice. That ups your luck
like 150.
Finally, discovery.
Just ups
item discovery.
Yeah. So. That's if you're going for the Dark Sigil, make sure to focus on your luck at that point. I've never maxed out my characters on any game. I did do on Dark Souls 1. I did do the glitch where you just continuously acquire souls, and that was that should be actually an achievement to get that early on. I don't know if you guys. I don't even know who's listening. Who cares? Anyway, to get that not achievement. I'm going to call it an achievement because it really is hard. I did this early on. You have to get the Grasscrest shield, and then what I did, I got a hero soul, which is 10,000, and so you have to get the Grasscrest. And also another item. Okay, yeah, you find the hero soul. I think in the swamp area, not the swamp, but the decrepit, horrible area with the mosquitoes. Mm-hmm. There's a hero soul down there, and you also got to get the Grasscrest shield. And that reason you have to go down to the mosquito area is because you actually have to go to the Dragon Covenant, and you have to get the head.
Oh yeah,
for the Dragon
use
Covenant.
The fire.
Right, and it's
switch
frying. Yeah, it's a quick switch item thing, and you hold it down, and you have to do a button thing. The Grasscrest shield, Grasscrest shield allows you to regen your stamina, so it doesn't deplete. Because an item actually uses some stamina. It's a very small amount, but it actually uses some. So it's just so weird.
I wonder if it's some programming workaround they just threw in. No one will ever see this, and just makes it 10 times easier for us to program it, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but anyways, with that soul shield and everything, I leveled my character up to 300 something, and I was too stupid. I should have just kept going with the souls until I don't know a trillion or something, whatever. But once you do it, you're out of the soul. Or you're out of that specific soul. So, I didn't want to. I think Chris may have. He did it too, but he didn't. He didn't.
One of you guys put a rubber band around the controller to hold it there, and then left it for hours on.
I thought 1 billion was enough, No.
It's like exponential on your level.
Oh yeah,
so.
It's like
max level's like 736.
At 350 something, it was 1 million souls to level up once. You know, or actually more than that. It was like almost 2 million. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, man, 1 billion would not have been enough at all. Like, because 100 souls or 100 levels there, that's still not max level. So you needed a ton more. But it was fun. That was a fun.
You brought up the dragon head. Did you guys both go to the dragon area, Path of the Dragon?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, I sure
that was
did.
Cool. I liked how obscure that was, like everything in this game. But
yeah, it was. I did
Dark Souls 3. You're talking about,
Dark Souls 3. Yeah,
did you guys go all the way up and one shot the dragon?
Oh yeah.
That's
seen a video
that's really the only way. I mean, you could probably kill
the
it
damage
legit.
is minuscule on that.
Yeah,
thing, so.
But it's there's too many signs, too many things that point to that.
There's probably even offline signs. I would
there are.
Suspect,
yeah.
Any signs that you can't reach are offline signs.
Yeah, and I think it said just keep running or run or something like that. Yeah.
Try thrusting.
Yeah.
Butthole, try thrusting
right butthole. There is I don't know. I didn't. I fought the dragon a couple times, just like on the ground, and I'm like I think it regens health too. Which is kind of giving me an indicator, like, no way, like, okay, I'll run away, and then I just kept running, and I'm like,
50 deaths later, you get, you're like,
so right. No, it was actually twice I died. One of them was to recover my souls, and then he did something stupid, and I died. And the next time, I was a little bit closer, so I got my souls, and then ran. I was just like, well, I'm just going to run for it. And I skipped all the enemies. I ran it through all those enemies, and it was like, oh, okay, this is...
So, in the very beginning area, or like very close to the beginning, there's that dragon, and you can shoot him with a bow, and he flies off. Is he one of the other dragons you find later in the game?
Yeah. I have no idea. I never looked that up.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell. They didn't really look like it.
I
didn't find any damage.
I shot him with a bow to get in there, yeah.
I didn't... Yeah. You should find a damaged dragon later in the game.
You do. You find a dragon that what's his name with the dragon tooth?
Havel.
Havel. I don't know if he defeats him or if the dragon lands
dead dragons everywhere,
or what, But there are dead dragons everywhere too. So I don't know why Havel's and I don't know why he's standing there.
I think he would. I think the way it's implied that he had recently defeated that dragon, and he's kind of resting or whatever.
Yeah, I think he should have been walking around or like that, sitting at rest or something. But then, I think they got a little lazy on something.
And then there was another part where there's the two dragons on that one bridge, and I got to one part and I shot one and it just disappeared. I was like, what? But I didn't kill it. It was like...
Oh yeah, it's a illusion. Both of them are. Oh. Like, those guys that pop...
Right.
Like, the big black stuff pops out of their shoulders.
Wait, you shot one? Yeah. In the face or something disappeared?
But it wasn't one shot. It was multiple shots.
Oh, okay.
But it was... Like, it didn't deplete his life bar all the way. He just disappeared. Unlike the first one who flew away. Mm-hmm. This one's like... And then he's like...
That's weird because
I felt like a glitch to me because he just disappeared.
Because I thought that one was you couldn't kill him with arrows. I thought that was you specifically have to go and find those weak spots.
That guy.
Well, and then the other one, like his butt is hanging through a window, and you have to fight that.
His butt. That's Dark Souls. That would be more Bloodborne, I think, if you fight somebody's butt.
It was like his tentacle butt, though.
Yeah,
like infected butt.
Yeah, terrible for that guy. That's right. I remember that area. I tend to when I co-op with somebody, I tend to blast through areas.
I don't
without exploration.
Me too, and I don't really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I usually summon people, and then they're just because they've obviously played that area or something, so they're just going like.
And they think that you've done the area too, and they just want some help for the boss, and so sometimes. Sometimes you're just like, no.
I also don't want to waste their time if they're just there to help me with the boss. It's weird.
It's going to be like an hour and a half before I get to the boss guys, so you can come along.
I wish there was some sort of way to tell them, like,
exploration
time or boss time or something.
Adventure time.
We need to start I'm sure there's already a Dark Souls Reddit, but start our own and tell everybody that the the curl emotion means I want to explore or something.
Yeah,
we need
to have some sort of a code. But
like you can't talk with strangers over the mic, can you?
Audio
it always says like chat prioritize,
right.
Switch to.
You can allow it, but I've never actually done it.
So the multiplayer
because I reject it.
Has always been so obscure and crappy.
That's another thing I like about Dark Souls 3. You can actually summon people, and just like Bloodborne with passwords, you can play with your friends no matter what level, New Game Plus or not.
They really improved on that too a lot.
So I never used the password system, but even just summoning signs, it wouldn't work for me.
Really?
There's like summoning fail.
On the third one?
Summoning fail, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like trying to summon people for a boss.
That's because it's not refreshing fast enough, and it's leaving on your... Yeah. It's somebody... It's... I mean, in a crowded area, they get summoned so fast that they just don't have enough time to refresh the status of that.
It was the same freaking person for like 20 minutes, and I couldn't summon him.
And that's another thing is I don't know why that happens. Sometimes I see that too, and I don't have an explanation for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
did you find that there was a lot of optional areas in Dark Souls 3?
There was quite a few. Yeah.
The Ashen Grave, that's totally optional.
Like
the dragon place.
Path of Dragon, the Great Wood Tree. That's an optional boss.
Like if you don't find the eyes, you just happen to unlock the ending that. I don't know. Do you have to offer them the eyes?
I found the eyes, and she's like, I don't really want these eyes, but I'll take them. And then I gave her the eyes, and she's like, I can't.
You can kill me.
Everything's evil.
Yeah.
And she said I could kill her, so I killed her, and then took the eyes back, and never gave them back, and got that different ending.
Door? Hold on a
How
second.
would I know?
I thought I heard knocking.
It's a Black Knight.
How long did it take you to beat your first playthrough? Do you remember?
60 hours?
Oh, wow.
Well,
so
I try to get everything, and I don't do co-op or anything during that.
That's the cat.
The cat was knocking at the door?
The cat knows how to knock on the door.
Did you bring a pizza?
No.
Damn it, cat.
It started to rain outside, so she's panicking.
So I'm at 50 hours right now, but I had gone back and done a few optional stuff, like the Path of the Dragon I didn't do until after. And
yeah.
I got all the Estus and all the shards and bones for the achievements.
I was surprised how many Estus shards I missed at the
I
beginning.
missed the very first one. Like one of the first ones. Like Chris Rasmussen had all of them.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, he had 15. And I'm like,
it was just
I have 9!
At the
I think I had only missed 2 when I had beaten the game. But.
Yeah. I thought that was good, though. They're well hidden. They're not obvious.
I found enough to survive throughout the game.
That was annoying to me in Dark Souls 2 was they were in a chest right after the boss. It's like, oh, okay. Could expect nothing from Dark or, place.
It's nice to be rewarded for exploring more than you need to.
What I also don't like is after you max out your stuff and you keep finding these things, it's like, what do I do with them?
Yeah, you can trade them to those little nest.
But I thought it was once you trade once for that one particular item, that's it.
Depends on the item. You can trade more.
I thought that...
How long did it take you to beat the game?
Playtime? Did you look?
Actually, you beat it before I did. So...
Yeah, but playtime-wise, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but...
I took my sweet time,
Me too.
I still missed a lot. Which was, I don't know.
Well, I mean, the side quests, I've missed almost all of it.
Oh, so. wait. Sorry, I beat the game, and then I went back to do all the side stuff. So, no, I didn't. Actually, I did not beat the game and then go do it. I knew that you could beat the game, but I didn't go that route yet. I went to the dragon area first.
It is nice that you get to keep playing after beating the boss. Yeah. That's always a good feature in games.
I actually didn't know how to place the stuff on the thrones. I was like, how do I beat this thing? And Chris was he's like, well, you just what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know how to beat this. And he's like, well, did you place the stuff on the thrones? I'm like, what?
So you didn't place any of them?
I didn't place nothing on the thrones. Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so he's like, "Did you miss that whole part of the story?" I'm like, "I guess I did. I didn't know I was supposed to."
The only thing they say in the whole game is, "Get the Lord Cinders and put him on the throne."
I must have missed that specific part where they told me
that was in the opening movie, actually.
Skip.
Maybe Liam was like peeing on something, or I don't know. I totally missed that. I was like, I didn't know I was supposed to put shit on a throne. Whatever. And then there's that old man on the throne. I was like, what did you get there, dude? What the hell? You know? Yeah, he's just sitting there. I'm one of the first kings. I'm like, you don't look like no king, man.
Did you guys use any of the boss souls? Like, I'm sure maybe you used them, but did you use any of the items you got from it?
The boss items?
I used some weapons.
I use
Pontiff's sword and the dagger. That thing's awesome.
I use the
flip around.
I use the moon chick or whatever the chick with the two swords, magic fire sword, the dancer, the dancer cool. or whatever. I use those, but it's not as cool as listen, the Black Knight sword, long sword has just been the staple of. It seems like it's been the staple of the game series. It's just in the first one that was my favorite sword. I don't particularly like the great sword. Is there a Black Knight great sword? I don't know. There was in the first one, the second one. I haven't discovered it. I like the great sword in the first one a lot. It was awesome. The way it massacred enemies, instantly stunning them. Like there was no, and I like the moveset too. In Dark Souls 2, I used the Black Knight as well. It's just like I don't know, man. There was no equal that I couldn't find an equal for it. And the same thing with the third one. It's damage heavy. I could get 4 swings out of it. I've always been able to do pretty well in PvP with it. I think maybe because of the lag too, because I'll swing and they're like a mile away and they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, you got hit, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. So I don't know. That's my weapon.
I really like that weapon.
Yeah,
I like the black steel
right?
katana. Yeah,
yeah.
I switched between that and now I have the dual katanas. I think it's a boss weapon.
Yeah.
The Onakagi or whatever.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yep.
Great moveset on that.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to change it up and go to just the dual weapon system. Increase my stamina so I could roll a lot better. Yeah. I wish that you didn't roll and that you actually dodged like you do in Bloodborne. Mm-hmm. Just do the side steps instead of a full roll.
So certain weapons have the quick step skill.
They do, yeah.
But I mean, you get one-handed for that probably, right? Because you can't use your... Can you use a skill if you're dual wielding?
Yeah. I guess it depends on the weapon.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're talking about like the L2?
Yeah.
The left trigger?
I don't know.
Yeah. Right, but if you have a weapon in that hand...
those two katanas you can...
Well, you have to do a power stance first. You have to get into the power stance, then you can't use it. But if you're... Yeah. Because the other weapon's a parry weapon.
Right.
Have
you used any of the Quickstep weapons?
No.
Those are... It's very interesting. It is like
a dagger. A dagger. That's right. Is one of those.
And actually, you can use those very effectively on the slow, swampy areas because you can still use that move even if you're completely out of FP, whatever FP is.
Oh, it takes FP. Okay.
Yeah, but even if you're out, you can still do the quick step through the swamps and stuff. Like instead of this fat roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, quick step through that stuff. Too. So just keep on on, yeah.
Nice.
Good.
I'll have to do that because I prefer quick stepping over using a shield. That's my thing. So I'll probably look into that more. Boss fights, I have I don't know. I honestly have none that really stand out. I like the boss fights,
or just
in like how fun they were. Like this one was a good fight.
The Storm guy on the dragon was a cool fight. Like him just flying around the dragon.
That was a cool fight.
There's like no ground. You're just in the sky, and you're like, whoa. He was also a pain in the ass, though.
That was a hard fight. But what made it a lot easier is actually a boss shield. You get a shield that does 95 100% mitigation of lightning damage and 100 physical. So anything he attacked you with, he did a splinter of damage to you. Barely any stamina taken off. He was a pushover at that point. Unless he did a stab through that. That'll do you. But
it's so heavy, you have to be like naked behind the shield.
Yeah, but it still doesn't do much. You know? You were with me on that. Yeah.
Nice.
And it was at that point, and I told Chris about it, and he's like, "Oh my god, this makes the fight so much easier," because he was using standard weapon.
That is supposed to be one of the harder bosses in the game.
Yeah. I like that boss fight, actually. I do like that boss fight. Some glitches in there. There was a few. He'll do a chop. Even if you're blocking, his chop will just one-shot you no matter what.
I enjoyed
which makes sense.
The Boreal Dancer fight. It's one of the few I beat on my own. One of the few hard ones I beat on my own.
Yeah. That one was tough. Her second phase was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, she's just that crazy spin.
Yeah. And it's like 6,
that was one of the few hard fights that I beat on my own. I was like, oh, that was really cool. Yeah. That's what Dark Souls can be, is like this accomplishment feeling you get from doing it. But
I thought so there's the Boreal Dancer, and on the opposite end is like some weird turtle guy or whatever. I don't even know. It's like a dude that has a mace. I don't even know if you remember.
Like really easy?
Yeah, he's super easy and just like not
the mages, Deacons of the Deep, they were crazy easy.
Yeah.
All those guys bunched up there.
Not in New Game Plus. Not in New Game Plus.
That was
a little bit more.
Once you know what's going on in that fight is
a little more difficult on New Game Plus. Especially second phase.
Run in there.
The big head Crystal Sorcerer, he was pretty easy too. Like, I didn't have any trouble with him.
Oh, the big hat guy? Yeah. He's easy.
Yeah.
There's like multiple of them. I guess the nutsack guy here. Let me. I haven't switched videos in a while. Oh, sorry about that, folks. You have to watch the same boring video over and over.
Just have like trolling videos. PvP trolling. Those are fun to watch.
The guy with the nads. He was tough.
The tree guy. Yeah, I killed him on my second try because the first try he set on me and I died.
I thought he was pretty tough. Second phase was a little bit easier because you didn't have all those extra guys running at you. But I thought he was pretty tough. He has a weak spot. Once he crawls out, he is the weak spot. When he crawls out of his little vagina belly or whatever.
So there's one of the Lord of Cinders guys, the throne guys, the storm giant, Yorm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys pick up the sword and use that on him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes
because that was like Dark Souls 1 or.
And that's another thing. If you have the Katarina Knight with you, he has a sword like that.
Oh yeah.
Or he has the sword like that, not like that, exact sword. So because there's two, and he uses it, and then you use it, and then
I summoned someone to help, and he did that. I was like, oh, what the hell weapon is that? Yeah. I didn't know it was like specifically for that fight. And I was like, Jesus Christ, that is a crazy weapon.
Yeah, and it's useless everywhere else. It's a piece of crap everywhere else. But it was a super easy fight with the Katarina Knight. And even if he wasn't in there, it's still an easy fight. For some reason, man, you get near his feet, the boss feet, and he can't hit you. You
can't bend his arms enough.
You just roll right out of the way. It's not a problem. Roll in between his legs, actually, not a problem. Don't lock on, and he's nothing difficult. I thought he was like super crazy at first glance, but then I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna go up to him and see what's going on. And one
of the things I didn't like about the boss fights is like they have these attacks that are like, and wherever you are, they will like just spin and hit you wherever you are.
Yeah,
the little charge attacks.
Yeah, they don't.
You have to dodge at the last second for those, but
it's a weird follow. It's a weird tracking. They don't follow through the way they're supposed to.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I agree there too.